stream today. It has to be this.
At my command, for every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
This is gonna get annoying.
I'll deal with you myself. Carbine robots, destroy him! Reroute the fuel tanks. Prepare to drop arm by arm.
Reserve power at 82%.
Shut that thing off!
Reserve power at 58%.
Sparks, bring her in.
Let's save him. Ah!
Targets in range.
Let's see, Buzz Blade and son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Bring it on, bitch.
Let's take them out.
No! No! I wish I had more. wish this world. I wish my robot could withstand more damage. Son of a bitch. I'll make him suffer more. So the current strategy, give as much hits as you can with the salvage head. How the hell? Okay, that's just bullshit. I call bullshit. I call complete bullshit. I call bullshit. How does she deal so much damage? How does it deal so much damage? How the fuck they allowed it to deal so much damage? Better.
Watch your step.
deals a lot of damage. Why? Getting so close. They're killing it. I need to return. Get there. Now to deliver the final.
Watch your step.
Close. Oh shit.
Reserve power at 34%.
Shut up, Johnny.
Activate the Tesla coil.
Critical power failure is imminent.
Almost.
Sparks. Throw everything at him.
Oh.
Everything. Watch your step.
Back in action! Come on. Boom!
Warning. Power failure in 10, 9,
Some trouble.
8, 7, 6, 5,
We may have an enemy here. You're going to regret this.
4,
Wait a hell a minute. Almost forward.
2, 1.
Fuck it! Woo! It's over.
Sparks, give the
I'm not a villain. I just want you to hear me out. Face to face.
To what end? So you can crush me? Besides, do you truly think I'm...
Uh-huh. Good people listen. If you were making a grave mistake, you'd want to know the truth.
Very well. I will hear you out. But only for the sake of the Commonwealth. Sparks, with me!
Oh! It's finally over!
Let us discuss this amicably.
Fine. But no more hiding. If you want to talk, we do this face to face.
You're right. It's time.
Who the hell you calling a true enemy? You...
There. Now we both know.
You're obviously confused. I'm only here to stop some dangerous robots from attacking the Commonwealth.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
I'm not confused. That just can't be right. The robots are programmed to protect. Their subroutines are clean. Observe, evaluate, and react accordingly. The testing was thorough. I ran every scenario. All passed.
They're misinterpreting orders. Your own robo-brain said as much. They're saving people by killing them.
No. I don't believe you. They can't alter their programming.
Are you listening to me? They are saving people by killing them.
A deadly misinterpretation.
I am listening. I'm just processing. So many precautions and safeguards. And the data. They were always reporting hostiles killed and lives... saved. No. It's... the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the robo-brains. An issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
Now you know the truth. Your robots are dangerous. They had to be stopped.
The hero unknowingly became the villain. I wanted to help the Commonwealth. And robots are all I know. I found this place and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take that, but this doesn't have to.
I'm not here to kill you. Only to get you and your robots to stand down.
Done. Consider it done. And you won't regret this. I promise. None of the Commonwealth will. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I just...
Aww.
Mechanist.
Hey, just one more thing. If you have a minute.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, good. Isabel. That's my name. Isabel Cruz. I just wanted to say I'm really happy, thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done, it's the mech...
You don't have to do that.
I want to. I need to move on. There's one more thing. There are still robots out. My communications are down, and I can't call them back. But I can't.
Sure.
Great. Okay.
Uh-huh. Hey,
I'd be happy to help if I can. Your return is a relief. I trust the outcome was what you wanted.
I got her to see the truth. She's standing down.
So the Mechanist really was misguided. Did she reveal her motives and reasons?
She truly wanted to help people. She didn't know what the robo-brains were doing. To her, a life saved was a life saved.
A biological wild card. The unknowns are vast. She had to know the risk she was taking by creating them. Many good people endured suffering and death because of the Mechanist. It's a shame a mind as brilliant as hers allowed such...
She's good at heart. She made a mistake. A big one. And she'll live with that guilt.
I believe I have a certain understanding when it comes to guilt. While it's not the justice I had hoped for, it will suffice. Still, I now know that the death of my friends has brought about a safer Commonwealth. Had the Mechanist's robots remained unchecked, I'm certain that damage would have been extensive, halting, if not reversing, any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge, I am finally registering.
Oh my god, I just 100%ed Automatron.
Hey,
How may I be of... service?
hi.
In case I haven't said it enough,
It's fine. We all make mistakes. Some just bigger than others.
right, but it's just...
I did it. It's the red rocket. To the red rocket. To experiment! And also see what the fuck we can do with all of our shit. Hopefully. Might as well set it to normal, back to normal anyway. It's like these fucking raiders. Daily, they keep trying to destroy my goddamn...
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Noxus plate. 2 arms that will fucking burn. That's one DLC that I've actually managed to complete. Finally, I actually completed a that's much better now that I'm not.
Hey,
What can please take your components, sir?
Eight ceramic. This is my goddamn Assaultron. I have so many arms. Left arms. Ho 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 ho! We make her into a god. We'll make this motherfucker into a tank. We make 2. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Like this, so far, I love it.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Just go away. Haven't you done enough to torment me already?
Fine, asshole. Pretend I didn't. This weighs most of my part. Holy shit, there's so much I could do now with the power of robots. Might as well attempt to actually complete the main quest.
Are you
Right. I'm wearing a t-shirt. Holy shit.
I'm ready to move in, sir.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go.
right behind you, sir. Engaging target.
You know what? Fuck it. Say, well, fuck off.
You call this a fight? I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep hoping.
Well, that takes care of that. Ugh.
I think
Fuck.
we should. Right here.
Changing. Good thing about keeping Fire Ada around. First time I'm shotting down a vertebrate. just sit and wait. Wait for an hour. Wait for another hour. Still gone. Oh, there we go.
Hey there.
Keep your eyes open, sir.
Did you hear that? The bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
Plenty more. They thought they could keep me out. Son of a.
Sweet.
It's a 50 cal smoker.
Can you see them, sir? Found the target again.
.50. 50 cal rounds.
Okay, get the shit. Who is that?
Did you hear that? Picking up something. If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick. May have some trouble. Nothing. Perhaps I have a faulty sensor.
Just to hope that guy with the fucking Batman doesn't spot me again.
We may have an enemy nearby. Nothing there, sir.
It's like they're wondering who the fuck keeps taking pot shots at them.
Come on out.
Okay, I think I might need to use a stealth boy. Okay.
Coward hides.
Done, and
Oh, I know you're here. Open fire!
Christ.
You're nothing. Nothing!
hello there. Hello there.
Using resemble.
Take for an hour, get up, and ready to murder. Yeah, I'll take it fine, man. Okay, I know for a fact that I have the homemade shotgun.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code, you'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport...
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. That's all, sir.
Yes.
Oh, new shotgun!
Find anything useful?
Bobby pin box. There we go.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Overall's best moonshine, eh? Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, more duct tape. Skull. Antifreeze. Broxo cleaner.
Well done. By your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So I made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
What? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit!
afraid you cannot stop us.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a road...
Right. I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If we can put the lie to such assumption. But enough about that. The task is done.
Oh?
I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome.
Uh-huh.
While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities. Go and have a look.
Remember, I work for the railroad.
Your quarters are just inside, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Finally, I could sit on the toilet. I sit on the toilet. Remember, Tyler, you work for the railroad.
Sean.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me.
Doctor, I left a copy of the lab report on your desk. Did you get a chance to read
I
it?
teach the guy a lesson. Make sure he never does it again.
Using physical force is never my first choice. But there are The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths. In their delusion that since you've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided...
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached a point where a response... We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the rail...
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Need something?
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice...
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But we wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
With me working the inside angle, this is doable.
We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and you'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take them down. You've done it before.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to...
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts be gone! Now get out. Get out, Aiden. Now get out.
Let's take them out.
You remember Bullet? He was a good friend of mine.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Ha ha ha! Boom, headshot, bitch. Pathetic. You start attacking settlers because I killed Bullet. Piece of shit.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed. Our targets are inside. The situation, we move in.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, here are the recall codes. SRB intelligence reports indicate that the mission's parameters just changed. Backup relay now.
Die, damn it.
Can't pick this.
This just got interesting.
Take them down.
Just imagine this scene with new Marines running. Oh! Thank you. Hello, nurse.
That's what you want!
Take damage! We need reinforcements! No mercy! Need backup! Damn it!
Oh, you want to throw a few punches, eh? Yeah, let's throw a few punches.
For victory!
Never mind, I'll just use my blade.
Taking fire!
Yeah?
Yeah? We're not backing down. We're gonna protect what's ours.
Hey there.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you. I can't believe you'd do that for us.
Hi.
You've given us another chance at life.
Hey.
We'll get somewhere soon.
Hey there.
We won't forget it.
Thank you for sparing us.
We're not backing down. We're gonna protect what's ours.
We're not hacking. This is completely vanilla, plus Creation Club and an automatron. But other than that, no hacking, Johnny. No hacking is involved. It's pure gameplay of the finest tone. So Johnny, how long has it been since you've last played this game again? It's called Robot's Armor. It's worn by the Rust Devils of the Automatron DLC. So yeah.
Eat lettuce, oh my fucking god.
Maverick, get the fuck out of here if you're gonna do that.
I don't just eat lettuce, I eat pussy too, bitch.
I eat ass. Do not make me have to buy a taser case for this. But not just any lettuce. What kind of lettuce? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. No, he's going to make this a meme.
Leaving that here would...
No. But number 15, Burger King. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger. Shut the fuck up, Maverick. I'll kick your ass and then your mom's. My dad could kick your ass. Trust me. No, you haven't. You don't even know my dad. Okay, what's my dad?
What's that?
Of course you kick Noah's ass. He's a fucking pussy.
Hello? You must be
Of course it's a fucking shotgun. And here is a buzzsaw on the end of a pole. So, Johnny, what else are you suggesting? What else? Like, okay, maybe next after getting some more cards, I'll finally be able to buy. Well, get what else do I want? Johnny, give me a list of DLCs. Give me a list of good DLC. Other than, like, give me a. Okay, we have Point Lookout, Far Harbor, and Nuka World. Which one is?
Son, you know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future. The only hope for humanity.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps.
Fucking Doom guy of all people
But at a cost
telling you
too
this.
great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a lot. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, both of us, really.
But why refreeze me?
As a failsafe, of course. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go... Well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive, and I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, to not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time?
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive?
So, Johnny.
Perhaps most curious to me. Would you... After all this time?
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? There. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for... Speaking of which... It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. I'll be waiting.
Sure.
I've seen enough. It's time to...
Level 25! Gun Nut Rank 3!
Go back in.
Number 15, Burger King fruit lettuce. Burger King fruit lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger. Somebody else's foot fungus.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, Z1.
Do you require anything?
Number 15. Burger King foot.
I miss it.
Let's possibly shut the fuck up.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure, with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need, many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to...
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our...
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly... The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have and to how you will...
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way,
Bring
he
it,
has
bitch.
proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is... Our best efforts have failed. I'm...
Sure.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I want.
Uh-huh. This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy. You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about... That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. There are hard decisions ahead.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right?
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
So you're father's father, but he's older than you. That's weird.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our time. We're going to have to cut some corners. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire...
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm
sure. You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but this device we're after, it's very sensitive equipment. And so, are you going to put up a stink, or can we get moving?
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. We don't want them getting the agitator. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to mass.
ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Something's out there. Target located.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, how terrifying. Next level up.